See, the complexity of this is the water and the rain, and the fact that it's foggy up here, you can't see nothing. Right, this should tee into that.
Mm-hmm.
Is this close to where we started that we seen that rattlesnake at time?
I don't know.
That wasn't it.
No.
go on. You don't have to wait.
Well, I just want to make sure they're okay.
I think she'd have hollered.
Well, true. Let's see that. Oh, it's facing me. I don't know why it keeps going to that time lapse. There's it.
Okay, how about you drive? Okay. Let's not worry about the video at the moment for the GoPro. I'll take that.
It's recording.
Okay, great.
Camping spot? No, it ain't. It's split road. Is this the right direction? I think so. I'm not coming. What happened? See him? You all right? It's not like he's spinning. Yeah, he's coming. I didn't even see that. Was that spot that bad?
I don't think so.
Or maybe we had more momentum coming up it. What was that?
I think the four-wheel drive just went out.
Uh-oh. Let me see. I'll back up to you.
Nice and easy. Let's go a little bit. Keep going.
I'm just gonna stay right here.
Yeah, let's not go too far.
Yeah, wait.
No, so you have to get your shoes on if you're getting out. Okay, no, Papa, no, not to get out right now. Sorry, he's got a car problem. The GoPro, I'll take that. Okay, great.
Camping spot? No, it ain't. It's split road. Is this the right direction? I think so.
else popped that down?
Maybe we had more momentum coming up at.
This thing says your battery's low.
Yeah.
34%.
Yeah, it was doing it earlier. We still got quite a bit. What was that?
I think the four-wheel drive just went out.
Uh-oh. I'll back up to you.
What else do you have to get your shoes on if you're getting out?
No, we don't need to get out. Oh. That ain't good. What is it?
They put it in 4 high. See what it does.
Yeah, it ain't pulling. Your back is pulling. It ain't making that noise though, but it ain't pulling. Oh. Is that a dry? Is it a maybe universal joint? Will it drive out of 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive? May have to pull you up. You only got one tire rolling. Now both of them rolling. That ain't good. We're gonna have to can you get over here in this stuff?
Heck, it's spinning, ain't it?
Yeah.
I ain't even touching it yet.
I don't know what that is. Sounds like a universal or a drop shaft.
Let me go down here on this gravel and see if I can crawl into it and see what it's doing.
All right, you need something to lay on? You got something? That sounds like a drive shaft. Sounds like your front drive shaft. I think it's a universal joint, probably. Can you see it?
We have my phone, didn't we? Oh, yeah. They come out.
Oh, yeah. It's slipped out of your,
What the hell?
where's your, how did it slide out of the...
How did it come out of the transfer case?
I don't know.
It ain't broke. It just come out. I ain't got no damn things with it.
I got some, probably not enough to... Something caused your drive shaft to move.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out of your transfer case.
Yeah.
So what's is that your drive shaft rubbing?
Yeah, that's what that noise is. It's hitting the pan out there. It's just rolling around. There ain't nothing holding it.
just flopping on that cross member.
Can we take that? Can you take that off and then?
I mean, I could take it out. But I'm gonna have to have unlock it.
What's happening?
You don't have 4-wheel drive.
So what does that
I
mean?
gotta get my bag. I need a hoodie. It is cold. Temperature dropping.
What are y'all gonna do to it?
So I'm trying to take it supply, put it back in. Right quick. Well, I say right quick. I'm gonna try to hurry. Let me get my bag. Hey, I may have to go ahead and just pull you. Not unless you want to try to gun it, but I don't want you getting in trouble either.
Is it gravel like it is right here, or is it mud?
There's a lot of rock on it.
Let's try it.
Oh, I'm holding it.
I think in a Jeep it'll be fine.
Well, he's only got 2-wheel drive though.
You know, you did this whole thing in 2-wheel drive, remember?
Trying to get out of his way. There we go. Yeah, he's kinda. Good thing that's gravel. Because if it's mud, he'd have had a difficult time. Hey, we're up near the oil wells right now, so I think we're flat for a good while.
10-4.
I think. As soon as I say that.
So you keep saying that we're through and we're not.
Another hill, another hill. It's got gravel on it. Let's see where he's at. Can't see his lights. Dawson, turn that down, buddy.
Oh, I gotta get him to put his headphones back in.
So anyway, Blake came up over a little hill and the hold on, I'm trying to explain this. There's noise in the background. Blake came up over that hill on his Jeep and it started popping. It was making a cracking noise anyway. I thought maybe a CV joint. And then he tried to come up over that little hill right back there and it stopped. The 4-wheel drive just stopped working, so we had to. We went and looked at it, and the front drive shaft spline was pulled out of the transfer case. So right now he's driving 2-wheel drive. We removed the drive shaft, front drive shaft, put it in his trunk, back in his trunk there. And he's behind me, and I'm keeping an eye on his headlights. He's got one of the radios I gave him to communicate with, so I'm just paying attention to him. Hopefully, the good thing was we made it through most of the, knock on wood, the uphill muddy stuff. Right now we're in the gravel up here by the oil wells, but it is foggy. We got to do some
What?
defrost in here.
Alright, nothing on the things, honey.
The windows.
On the windows.
Yeah, in here there is. Yeah, this is a lot rougher than it was the last time we was up here. Especially on those other side where the hills is washed out. Definitely no camper can come up this way. It would really be rough on those hills. And this may be like we talked about before, the reason to have the rooftop and the rack, because you're not going to pull that extra weight, not up something like that. And if we go on that trip, that just kind of gives us a heads up of what you're looking into. Made you a little nervous, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's rough as far as slick and dangerous that we've ever been in.
We've never done mud.
I hate getting in situations like that because of mud and hills do not go together. We got another hill right here. Hey, we got another hill, but it's got gravel on it, so you may need some momentum.
Goodness gracious.
I'm just trying to get up here out of this way.
Are we in a hobby or something?
No, buddy, we're not.
No, I'm trying to get out of Blake's way so he can get some speed up that hill.
Well, he's got those big old bright lights, so we should just let him in front.
Well, that's true. But then we have to go around him if we need to pull him. We can't push him. He got up. Well, this is the longest it's ever taken us to come this way. And the foggiest. I know we've been up here in the cold, in the daylight, and in the dark, but not as much rain and mud. And in the 4Runner.
Yes. And those muddy hills were intense. They were steep. Video
Does not
does not do those hills justice.
And the fact that you're on the edge of a cliff on the edge on the other side, you're slipping and sliding and trying to get up the hill. There's no going backwards because
and you're focused. You're like, it's like a challenge for you, and I'm looking out the window as we're sliding all around like, okay, bye, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, I'm focused because I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards, and
you did very good. I'm very impressed.
You
did very, 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 very good.
The car,
but it scared me.
Yeah, it's a little intense, especially going uphill.
It's beyond a little intense. I couldn't even talk about it for a minute.
I'm glad we got through the majority of that in the daylight.
Exactly.
Trying to see if we're ahead of you in that situation is a lot harder.
Listen, at that first one, when we slid that first time, when we talked about turning around, I was fine with it. I was like, okay, let's go, bye.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that, we wasn't just overreacting to the situation, and we could have went up it. So
I overreact a lot in my life, and I'm okay with it.
We looked at it and assessed it. Now, did it get a little squirrely? Yeah. Whenever I put it, I locked that center diff in.
I don't really know what that means.
The 4Runners have a center differential lock. It's like almost like lockers, but
okay.
It allows all 4 tires the possibility of spinning at the same time. Even though you're in 4-wheel drive, sometimes
So we'll never need to put lockers on this vehicle because it already has it.
Some people do. I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to, but I don't know how that works. I need to look into that a lot more.
But no, let's get what we've got to take care of first.
Yeah, we've got other things to do. That's what I'm saying. That's not a priority. Now, of course, the rear end of the Jeep has a
Well, that's the
a
only reason we
locker,
got
but
out
it's-
of Canoe Hole
Oh yeah.
or whatever. Right?
The Jeep has a limited slip blocker, which means until it starts to break, the other tire starts to break loose, it won't kick in until it starts to slip. So some people want to lock theirs in. There's air lockers and stuff like that. It's a bunny.
Bunny.
Yeah.
It's 41 degrees outside. What is it doing out?
A bunny?
A bunny.
A little one?
Yeah.
A real bunny.
It was hopping along on the side of the road over here.
But yeah, we want a rooftop. But yeah, those hills were intense. They were
That was a turn around and go home kind.
definitely the.
But not us.
Well, I was just thinking of backtracking. That's a lot of backtracking,
That was not that bad.
and going back down, and admitting defeat.
Oh no, we're not going to admit defeat. Not us. We're going to do it.
We hope Blake's Jeep is
All I think about is the different people that we're friends with that we ride with, or that have vehicles that are capable. Like our one friend that lost his brakes on that one trip, he'd have died. His wife would have died. And our friend that has the new Jeep, or the new to them Jeep, that says very little mud. And I was thinking this wouldn't be that bad, but oh my gosh, he'd have
this
died.
is a lot rougher than it has been.
He would have passed out.
A little bit more intense as far as mud sliding.
Our FJ friends have been fine though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a little more struggle though. I mean, luckily that V8, you know, I had that V8. I had it engaged. Had my toe in the carburetor. I don't have a carburetor.
Oh,
But
so you had it. You definitely had your foot to the floor,
I'll say I had my toe in the injector.
and you were just talking to the engine like, "Come on, baby." And I was over here praying. And Dawson's got his headphones in, watch the movie, so whatever. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh,
We're getting closer and closer to the overview. Upper part of it. Side thing. Yeah, it's the headlights. That is the other side of the mountain, I think, right? Yeah, we crossed the mountain, so come over from Gobey, across the mountain. We just want to make sure we got back to the easier side with the gravel because Blake's four-wheel drive shot, no drive shaft in the front, and
that big old rock in the middle of the road.
we want him to be able to get home. We got a long drive home, probably about 45 minutes. Once we get to the overlook, it's basically all downhill gravel. There's a couple of washed out spots, but it's not nowhere as bad as.
We hope it's not near as washed out. What we're coming up on will probably be terrible and I'll walk down, but yeah, so we're not on a high speed chase right now. This is just their driving on the back road. But no police cars are chasing us, even though it probably looks like it. Feels like it for sure. When my watch tells me I'm cycling, vacuuming for 10 minutes. Good work, Karen.
Exercise.
So watch is a little patronizing. It's okay.
And here's our first set of wells. Well, guys, it's been fun. We're getting close to the end of this. We'll be going down and out a little bit. We'll do that. Try to get Blake home, get his Jeep. Hopefully, he can get his Jeep drive shaft put back on.
And fixed. Because we're supposed to have snow tonight, tomorrow.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow, hopefully. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe I'll come tomorrow. See y'all. I'll talk to you on the other side.
Everyone thinks Daddy crazy.
Yes, correct, baby.
No, that is not correct. We're almost out of the trail, coming down. Got this little switchback right here. Blake and him are still behind us somewhere. The lights are back there. But we're coming down to the highway. So yeah, we just added a video to our pages. Tell us what you think about it, comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time.